So before we get into this video, I wanted to send a very special shout out to an awesome channel that I have been watching non-stop for the past 2 weeks. This is the Real Rejects. These guys on this channel, it is an assortment of people from men, women, and a mixture. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, they do a lot of fun stuff on this YouTube channel, varying from trailer reactions for video games and movies, and then flat out movie reviews from the main runner of the channel, Ryan Wright. I love the work that they do in this channel. Ryan is absolutely hilarious. I got to Skype with him and Lauren, another member of the channel, and they're just awesome people, and I told them, I promised them that I would give them a shout out. So with that said, please check out their channel. It is linked in the description, and without further ado, on with the video. Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XBL bringing you another Batman Arkham Knight video, and I am bringing back what is always going to be known as the co-runner of my channel. If you don't know who this guy is, because I have gained quite a lot of subs since the last dual commentary I've done with this guy. His name is
Nicholas Cortez.
Yes, this is Nicholas Cortez, my friends. He is one of the greatest voice impersonators I have ever heard in my entire life. Hell, he can be put up there on the list of just voice actors. The stuff he does, the work that he puts in is amazing. And that's not all. He's not just good at impersonating a voice. He is so talented at recognizing voices and realizing who those people are. Like, he is the first person out of anybody to tell me that he is 100% sure that the voice of Barbara Gordon in Arkham Knight is the voice of Tara Strong. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. So, with that said, today we have something very interesting to talk about, because our good old pal Dax Ginn, oh, he's at it again. He's at it again, Nico.
I know, he's on the loose.
He's on the loose. He's going crazy. So he did a nice, awesome stage demo with GameSpot. They weren't showing any new gameplay or anything, but they talked with him, and they basically asked him quite a lot of questions about Arkham Knight in terms of what's going on with the game's story and such. And the interviewer asked a very particular question about the nemesis, or the nemesis, as he says it, of Arkham Knight. And what does Dax Ginn say exactly, Nico?
Well, he sort of, instead of answering like who's really all the characters involved, he sort of did this kind of good side, bad side grouping that we all know about Batman. Like, there's going to be a lot of rogues for this game, as well as there's going to be a lot of allies that Batman has, which means...
It means Nightwing and Robin, is that right? Possibly.
Oh, yes. I think it's as close to a confirmation as possible until we actually see it.
Exactly. I totally agree with you, Nico, because he basically explains, as you were saying, where he's talking about how, yeah, there's going to be a ton of villains, there's going to be this wide variety of Batman's rogues gallery, but with that, we are going to see a lot of allies for Batman. Now, we know that there are two allies that we know of for sure in Arkham Knight, and that is Jim Gordon and Barbara Gordon. They play major roles in the game, especially Barbara this time around, with her role as Oracle. You can visit her and all that. And Jim Gordon does seem that he's helping Batman along the way as well. But when he says it like that, the way he was implying it, how it was going to be this clash, this war between the heroes and the villains, there can't just be those two people, and it can't mean cops. Like, come on. You're telling me you're going to say Batman has allies in Arkham Knight, and he's explaining how it's the biggest Arkham game they've done, but you're not going to include Nightwing and Robin? You have got to be insane. You know?
Yes.
So, what do you think about that?
I can't wait. Like, I have it in my mind. Like, I just see this kind of two cliffs looking at each other, and you got all the Batman, goodies, and you got all the villain goodies, and they're just staring at each other.
And then Arkham Knight he's eyeballing Batman, and they just go at it as everybody goes to war. It's like Dark Knight Rises style. Hell yes, I could totally picture that myself as well. That sounds awesome. But what else can you interpret from the way Daxkin is explaining this, these allies and this war? What do you think this means for, I guess, the climax of the story in Arkham Knight?
I think in past games we've seen mostly of like Batman on his own dealing with these situations, and I think hopefully we'll finally see this kind of switch off between, like, maybe we can use Robin in the storyline as well as Nightwing or Catwoman. Is sort of kind of, I'm imagining this whole battle scene, and maybe you'd have to switch to a certain character to kind of complete that sort of task.
Okay, so like a progression type of thing.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I totally forgot about Catwoman, so thank you for bringing that up.
I forgot about it too.
Because she was in Arkham City, and she had quite a big role in Arkham City. Hell, you got to play as her in Arkham City. So, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't bring her back along with Robin and Nightwing, Like they've said countless amount of times, this is the biggest Batman game they will make for God knows how long. They really, really, really have to go out with a bang on this one. And if they didn't include any of the heroes, any of the sidekicks by Batman's side, I'd be so disappointed. What about you?
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why they're taking so long with pushing it back, is that they know, I think Dax said himself, like, they have to please the fans as much as possible, because this is the end for them. So I think we're finally gonna get what we've been asking for since day one.
Yeah, let's hope so. I really, really hope that will be true. But what did you guys think? If you want to check out what I'm talking about, this entire Daxkin interview, go to GameStop and find the Batman Arkham Knight stage demo. That is where everything we're talking about is there. You skipped about 6 minutes into the video, and you'll understand what we're talking about here. But yeah, this all just sounds like it's going to be just perfect. Just absolutely perfect. I cannot wait for Batman Arkham Knight to come out. More so I am glad that it was delayed than I am disappointed. You know what I mean, Nico? Yeah. Because, like, Daxkin, he said himself, awesome takes time. So, take that in mind, guys. Daxkin is freaking awesome. That's all I'll say about that. But let me know what your thoughts are in this comment section below. I'm CaboosXBL. Nico, you got any last words?
Well, I love you all.
He loves you all. Do you love him? That is the question. All right, with that said, I'm CaboosXBL. Like, favorite.
How many more bones would you break? How many lives will you destroy in pursuit of what you call justice? You are the product of everything you fear. Violence, darkness, helplessness. All that remains is for you to watch as I drag your beloved Gotham into oblivion.